G'day there. There are so many vehicles within Star Wars, and I am gonna ask and answer the question of which ones would be the easiest to parallel park. First up, and I have a demonstration for this, is of course the Tainted IV. So let's think about this logically, okay? It's the right shape, right? It's the right shape for like doing the parking, because if you're up here, right? Okay, we're in the driver's seat. Let's face the way of the Tainted IV. We're in the driver's seat and we need to like look back like we need to park right there, okay? You go a little bit forward and look how like it's like a bird, like there would be a window here that you could look out the side of. Oh, is it okay? This is how far I need to go. And then you can start backing up. So I feel like this, and just like naturally its shape being quite simple, would be a really easy ship to parallel park, especially with this being where you would be seated and then looking to your left or, you know, right, whatever side of the road you're on, and being able to like back in that way. I feel like this would be very easy. The second ship that I think would be very easy, which I don't have a Lego set of, is a Snowspeeder. Again, think logically and practically, and I'll put a picture on the screen so we can like visualize this together. It's the right shape. It's that kind of boxy shape, the front and the back of the ship, and also the like the canopy, like the, what do you call that? The cockpit, like the visor. What's the word? Someone correct me in the comments of the Snowspeeder. There's a lot of glass to it, and because it's got like the back seat as well, you can, again, it's all about your like field of view, and you could like be like, oh, what's back there? Okay, let's, like, you know, as you're reversing at an angle, you'd be able to like look behind you through the gunner's windscreen essentially. So, and again, just the shape being like nice, you can fit into a nice little pocket. It would be so good. It would be so easy, honestly. The next ship is from a movie that I probably haven't seen in 5 years. Is the Corellian Speeder that was in the Solo movie. Make Solo 2 happen, sure. The speeder that they're on when they're on Corellia and they're doing their whole chase scene, and Han's like, well, Kira, let's go. And then he got the dice and he's going through that whole thing. Again, shape-wise, I think it's all about the shape for me that I feel I would be able to confidently do this. The other plus is because it is a speeder, it's like a convertible, like there's no roof. You can do like a full 360 within the speeder, nice and square. It's like a perfect rectangle, so you would be able to see the front, see like how far back you got, and easy. I could even do this one-handed. I would do this one-handed, honestly. You know, look behind you, you got nothing in your field of view. Beautiful. The back we go, and we've parallel parked. Easy. That would be almost the easiest one, actually, out of those three. I feel like that one would be the easiest. Now, when I was making this list and thinking of various vehicles, I was just trying to think of every Star Wars vehicle that I know. I actually came up with a list of ones that I think would be, like, so hard to parallel park in. The first one being a TIE Fighter, because on instinct, I was like, oh, maybe this would be easy to park. There's not a lot of area that it's taking up. Maybe that would be easier. But I think that would be harder, because the wings, if you think about your field of view, if you look to your left, you can't actually see all that much because the wing would take, or you know what? Let's demonstrate it. Stolen advertisement of the Outlaws game. So this is my X-Wing. No, what am I saying? A TIE Fighter wing. I can see everything here really well because obviously I'm just in the ball in the center of the TIE Fighter. I go to parallel park, but I need to see like what the space action is here. So even if I start turning, I still just can never see, like I can kind of see a little section back here, but I can't see. I was like, what's over there? Like, how much space have I got? Oh my God. So you won't be able to see like past your wing of a TIE Fighter. The next one I got on my list is a Venor. This one I had to think about because, again, on instinct, I was like, maybe a Venor would be easy to park. And you're really up high in that spire, right? Like you're up in the bridge, you can like see a lot. But the fault that I could find is that because the bridge, it's got really great front view, there is back windows, I think, kind of, but they're kind of far away. So you could be like turning the wheel or whatever, the levers or whatever they use to drive it. But if you would have to, is there much space on the end? Oh, yeah, no, you got more space here. Okay, let's keep going forward. You know what I mean? Like you would have to, bridge is like a long room essentially. You wouldn't be able to look kind of backward to your left or right to park, if that makes sense. So I feel like Venor wouldn't be very easy. Oh, the other one I had was the Twilight from the Clone Wars. Purely because I feel like, because it's so lopsided, it's such a weird design of a ship. So, and even when like it lands, right, it closes up, but you still have this giant wing. How do you maneuver that to get in the spot? Technically, the actual cockpit of the ship is fairly compact, and it's just this kind of one hexagonal room 3D thing. But the wing would be so, and how annoying would that be if you're trying to parallel park? And I'm going off Australia, we're on the left side of the road here. Like, you know, trying to park, and like as you've parked, you've blocked that whole road or route of vehicles. Like that would be so annoying. On the alternative, it's like if it was the Twilight, I'm assuming, hang on, I think it's on the right actually, yeah. But if you're in the States, if you're or in a country where you drive on the right side of the road, you would how would you park? Because it's if the wing is on the right, would you go in and just park the wing in the spot? Or would you park the whole ship, I'm the ship, in the parking spot and then just have the wing like on the sidewalk? I don't know. You got to think about these things. You got to think about these things, but you don't have to because I'll think about it for you. Those are my top 3. I feel like I could parallel park, and these are those were kind of my top 3 that I'm like, that would be impossible. I would hate to have that job. But let me know down in the comments if I missed any ships that would be very easy to parallel park. I would love to be challenged on this. I feel like I could win a parallel parking contest, especially with that Corellian Speeder. Super easy. I don't know about you, but I never think about that movie and I never think about those ships, but man, was it like high up on my list when I was thinking about this question. Like I said, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Make sure you hit subscribe to be a part of the fun here at the Rayside for more Star Wars content, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you always choose the Rayside.